is apologizing to shareholders for all the ups and downs. It's down now nearly 6%. Republican Congressman Phil Gingrey, live now from Capitol Hill. Congressman, good morning to you. Welcome back.
Good morning, Stuart. Glad to be with you.
I'm going to get to the union story, guys doing union business on the taxpayer dime. Get to that in a second, but first, I want you to listen to President Obama, what he said about shovel-ready projects in the stimulus plan. Will you just listen to this for a second, sir?
Sure.
That's exactly what we see in American business as well.
Shovel-ready was not as shovel-ready as we expected.
You are a Republican from Georgia. I don't think you take too kindly to the president laughing at the failure of shovel-ready.
I absolutely don't, Stuart. We had plenty of shovel-ready projects in my great state of Georgia. But by the time they got through all the federal bureaucracy and rulemaking, all those shovel-ready projects had been overgrown by kudzu. So they probably weren't recognized by the administration. And all that $850 billion worth of money went to democratic, socialistic welfare programs that they have been hoping for years and years, and these projects never got done.
Now I want to turn to federal workers, unionized federal workers, conducting union business on the taxpayer's dime. You've highlighted this, and I believe you're telling us that this is a problem that's getting much worse. Is that correct?
Stuart, absolutely it is. We finally, Office of Personnel Management, put the 2009 report on their website after some 18 months of delay, and it shows once again that the amount of hours spent by union representatives in federal agencies, some 61 of them, has increased to almost 3 million hours in the fiscal year 2009 at a cost of about $130 million, $130 million, and it's growing year after year after year. And of course, what's going on here is because of the Civil Service Reform Act of 1979, federal employees were granted the right to collective bargaining. I have no objection to that, but it should be done on their own time, and we, the taxpayers, Stuart, shouldn't be paying for that.
Can you do anything about it? I mean, have you got a bill before Congress that you can propose or get moving on? Can you?
And I am, and thank you for the segue. H.R. 122 is just such a bill, and again, I want to point out to my union friends that it does not take away their right to collective bargaining, to file grievances and that sort of thing. Obviously, it prevents them from doing political union activities while they're supposed to be working for we the people, for the federal agencies, be they the EPA or the FAA or whatever. But this business of assigning 6 or 8 or 10 employees who are skilled in what they do, and yet they stand around all day long doing union work, and we're having to pay them something like $30 or $40 an hour plus a generous benefit package. I think that should be paid for by union dues. Instead, all those union dues go to political activities, and we can't afford it. We owe $14.294 trillion, and our deficit year after year is another $1.5 trillion. We have got to stop it $100 million at a time.
We're following it. Bill number 122. We're on it. Thank you very much, Congressman. Come and see us again when we've got some progress on this thing. Appreciate it,
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Let's get to your morning gold report. Where are we? Down a fraction.